And we work arena in Midtown Manhattan for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds between featherweight. Opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight. Prince is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Teddy, you just look at the physical stature of these two guys, and it's clear to see one fighter is much stronger than the other. But if you're the fighter who's not as strong, you still got to go out there and win the fight. How do you do it?
Well, first of all, you yell at your manager for making this fight. And then the second thing you do is you make sure that you have good shoes on, good track shoes, and you use them.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Prince.
Hey, gotta see that coming. Let's go.
Blocks a shot and then does nicely to work on his own. Great work with the left hand by Prince. And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged.
And a clinch he needed like flowers need rain.
You see how he comes over the top with that left hand. Well-placed shot there. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Prince. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Prince's corner's got to be thrilled with what they just saw. They won that last round. They put down a beatdown on their opponent. And now they got to be thinking, hey, this thing could really snowball in our favor big time when we get off the stool here.
Yeah, they have to feel that way. Keep it going. Why change it now? You know, what you did the last round, it worked for you. It got you into a commanding position. Keep doing it. Keep doing more of it. But remember your defensive responsibilities as you go forward.
That was a miss by Prince. Prince is smashed by a hook. Putting his punches together, landing two shots there. Teddy, what advice do you give in a situation like this when you have a fighter who's clearly been hurt, who's just looking to hold on and buy himself some time?
Well, it's more than just advice. You know, I admonish him a little bit. I tell him, hey, listen, I don't want no excuses that he's tying you up. It takes two to tangle. You don't have to get tied up if you don't let him. Don't let him. Take a little step back and create room and let those hands go.
He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Prince.
Jump on it!
Not much action as he just ties up. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
Like what I see in there!
Prince is left now getting into the mix. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round.
You're doing great.
As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Keep going! Keep it going!
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Prince.
Come on, keep focused! Come on!
How about How to return the sender with the left hand. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor.
Get out of there.
Prince's punch didn't come close.
Left and right, left and right.
Good smooth work by Prince. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Accurate hook. He's able to score with that hook on the inside with such ease, Teddy.
Yeah, well, what his opponent should do now is he already knows that he's getting hit with it. Now, how can I take it away? How can I counter it? Well, what he can do is, as soon as he feels that hook hit his side, come right back with right hand. Right hand can beat a hook because it's straighter. It can get inside it.
And makes that nice right angle on that hook upstairs. Last 10 seconds. And the round comes to an end. Prince is out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight, but they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Neither man has taken control of this bout so far. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. There's a taste of the sweet side. A rousing left hand by Prince.
Now, finish him off. Do that again.
What a great round this has turned into. After doing the hurting, now he's the one hurt.
So this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Well, you can tell he's being patient, waiting for a countering opportunity. Teddy, what does he have to think about laying that trap?
All he has to do is think a little bit like I do at tax season with my accountant. I don't want to go into that office. You know, my accountant's standing at the door. He's waiting for me to come in there. I want a rebate. And that's what he wants. He wants a rebate. He wants a counter. He's stepping back, and he's waiting for the guy to come to him. So he's the one who gets his way.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. A flush hook scores well for him. Ten seconds to go in this round. How about that? What a round we just saw. Both men were able to get to the other. Both men seemingly hurt in that round.
And the kind of round where a judge really has to do his job. Everyone else does their jobs. Trainers, managers, we're trying to do ours. But now it's up to the judges to really look at that and find where they can separate the two fighters.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Scored well up top. Prince is reckless. There's really no other way to describe it right now with the way he's punching than to say it's reckless.
It's reckless, and in a moment he's going to pay a price for that recklessness.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Still not moving enough. Move, muévate.
Good return fire that time.
Back to Levan.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Left to the body.
Come on.
Final 10 seconds. He just missed that shot up top. And that's the end of round 5. You can have the best game plan in the world, but when your eye shuts closed like that, everything changes.
But one thing doesn't change, Joe, and that's the mentality of a warrior. You find a way. You do not give in. You find a way. You concentrate harder, and you see with that one eye what you need to see.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Keep that head moving.
Tried the hook, didn't get it. Solid left hand to the head. Able to land the hook to the head. Flush shot, it was the overhand left. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Boy, I know he's not in great shape, but all of a sudden he's doing a very good job of defending himself.
You know, it's a funny thing. He's fighting on instincts, and sometimes that's a good thing. You don't want to get hurt to get there, but you want to get there. Right now, he's doing things without thinking, naturally.
He missed with that headshot. Prince's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back.
You're not focusing.
10 clicks of the talk. And this round comes to an end. Teddy, did you bring any painter's drop cloths? Because there is blood flying everywhere from these two.
Yeah, I got a poncho. I picked it up. A guy was selling it outside. It was raining, but we never thought it'd be necessary to use it inside. It is now.
Teddy, I'm starting to wonder, what is the answer for this guy? Can he do anything else in this? Yeah, he throws punches, but he has no accuracy. Can this change in mid-fight?
Well, it has to if he wants to win this fight. And how does it change? Well, you know, the problem is these things have to be put in place in the gym. I don't know if you could do it right now, but if you could, you tell him in the corner, hey, tighten up a little bit, you know, shorten up these darn punches.
Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Scored well with that straight left. Halfway through this round,
More punches.
Prince is going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Did you see that? What a powerful hook to the head by Prince. Nice solid left hand scored by Prince. Prince is well off the mark that time. Distance, such a key factor always, Teddy, when it comes to defense. With his good foot movement, he's been keeping that distance. His opponent, how does he close that gap properly?
Well, first of all, he's got to use his jab to close it because he's getting picked off coming in. He's getting pot-shotted. So he's got to have something coming at his opponent that keeps him distracted. Use that jab. Now, don't use it conventionally, Joe. You're jabbing at the head, you're not finding nothing. You're just finding space. So jab a little lower. Drop the sights a little bit. Jab at his chest. Just so you touch something, and then you can work your way in. You can start to find them a little.
Turn that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. Good flush shot upstairs. "90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8.
Come on, get hands up.
Missed the body shot. Prince is... Oh, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Solid right by Prince.
Working the body.
And that's the end of round 8. Prince's health, welfare, and safety has been greatly compromised now that eye is shut closed. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Not an accurate hook at all.
Uppercut.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Prince. Halfway through the 9th round. Prince is able to avoid that punch.
Come on, keep focused.
Another big shot comes in. Oh, and here comes the first challenge of his night. Down he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Last 10 seconds of the 9th round. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head.
That's it.
And that's the end of round 9. One of his eyes is completely shut. They want this fight to continue on. They want to give themselves every chance they have to win it. What do they need to do?
Well, what they need to do is be very calm in the corner, get pressure on that cut, get the right medicines in there, and maybe find a way to fool around in the corner somehow, dump some water, in the corner where the referee has to spend a little bit more time cleaning it up. They want to get a little bit more seconds.
Nice block by Prince.
Come on, kid. Move your head.
Prince has been stunned. Protecting his head well with his guard. He goes from damaged goods to defensive goods.
Yeah, because right now he's fighting on instinct. He's doing things without even thinking. Just automatic things. Things that he was taught 5 years ago, 3 years ago, that maybe he thought about, but he didn't do. Now they're just coming out. He's just naturally surviving.
And we've reached the halfway point of round 10. Boy, some of the old school guys would really appreciate this, wouldn't they, Teddy? Just great upper body movement, so elusive up top.
Yeah, this is an example like they used to say in the old days. He stands right in front of you and you can't hit him in the backside with a handful of buckshot.
No, he missed that right.
Body shot, body shot.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Coming to the end, a big shot comes crashing home. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
One, two, three, four, five, six.
Throw punches, okay? Don't walk in.
It's really his fight for the taking at this point. It's a close fight on your scorecard, and anything, of course, can happen. But if you watch the past few rounds, you can see he's taking control of this fight.
Yeah, he's flying a kite right now. And guess what? The other guy's the kite.
Where's the body?
Prince is in a tough spot right now. Boy, he got rocked. Tying up again here after being knocked down. What should his opponent be doing to deal with this?
See, that's the right question.
What a big shot. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Good looking counter punch. An accurate left by Prince. Able to place the right hand in there. Good left there. Big shot there. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's over. This fight is over. Prince's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count. Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can